Welcome to our second time slot this evening at Palm Beach Touch. You're watching on our YouTube channel. Matthew Gilbertson joined by Dave Parker. We're here for a mixed Division 1 game. We have two Rokket teams out here this evening. Rokket versus Rokket Old School. So I'm assuming, Dave, that means the gun Rokket team versus the slightly more experienced Rokket team. Is that the way to describe it?
Yeah, well, looking at the Rokket Old School, you've got actually some younger boys filling in there as well, but yes, mainly the older Rokket crew playing against the younger Rokket crew with one or two older ones mixed in there as well by the look of it, with Johnny jumping in there for the...
Johnny Penny about to tap off with Lewis McAllister, and who's that with them out there?
Ryan Parker tapping the ball.
Oh, Ryan. Familiar name. Look familiar.
Yeah. So we got...
sporting a little bit of a beard, is he out there?
He is. It's. I think he's lost his razor. Let's see what they offer here. So you got young Roxy King out here on the wing. Lewis McAllister with a long ball.
Too long. Ball the ground, change over.
We'll say the wind got hold of that one.
Yeah, so it has picked up the wind in the last couple of minutes. It's a cooler breeze coming across the park this evening.
Yes.
Very warm day here in the Gold Coast, mid-20s, mid to high 20s.
Yeah, I think got to about 25, 26 today. So temperature's supposed to drop a little bit overnight, so hopefully not too much.
Our favourite musician with the ball right now, Aaron West.
Yeah. If you get a chance to get on YouTube and download Aaron West, you'll see
some serious talent.
Yes.
So there's a girl missing at the moment from the Old School Rokket team as well. So they're playing with 5.
They are a short one. Young Raven with the long ball there.
So we've got Raven and Raven's mum out there. Am I correct in saying that? In the far wing?
Far wing, yeah.
And Raven's down on the sideline. So even at this level, we've got a family playing in here.
Yep.
On hard Westy. It's Jess Granveld out there, it looks like, or Jess Johnston now, sorry.
Jess Johnson, yeah. Recently, well, not recently.
No, it's been a while.
At least 12 months now.
Some fellow former Victorians.
Yep.
Played a lot of touch. Kingston Lamberg on the park as well. Well, we've got a star-studded lineup out there.
Stacked. Oh, that's two
long balls gone missing.
None from 2 for Lewis McAllister on the long balls. I think
Stevie Latte out there as well. That is a talented mixed team out there right now. In fact, I think that's pretty much our Sharks mixed men's contingent nearly out there.
Nearly out there, yeah. You got a couple of. Jess played women's 27s for Australia at the last World Cup.
Yes.
Which unfortunately didn't get the win. Got beat by New Zealand in the final.
And shocked that one.
And you got our Aussie triathlete representative out there on the wing for the Rokket team in Carly Seymour.
On the far wing?
On the far wing.
Did not know we had a triathlete here.
Yeah. She's a better person than me with the
fitness
kilometres that she puts into the legs through the week. It looks like...
so we've got back to 6 on 6 here now, right? So we've got our extra girl.
Yes. So that's Nikki Marr out on the field there, who's out on the link. But just looking across at the sub box for the Rokket team, looks like they've only got one girl sub as well. So coming on now, looks like possibly Jamie Phillips coming on. Who's just coming back from a broken hand.
And there's our first touchdown. Long ball's not getting it done, so they went to the short ball through the hands.
Yeah, well, Lewis is off the field there, so they took it out of his hands.
They can take some shorter options without Lewis being out there. Is that what you're saying, Dave?
Yes, that's it.
The referee's Mitch, our resident officer, and one of the Turner boys, Cameron Turner. Yeah, very experienced referees. Very good referees too. I'm sure Mitch enjoys this. This is no doubt a step back from having to organise the Gold Coast on a Friday or Saturday night as a police officer.
Yes. Yep, he very good referee.
They've got Craig Maddock out there in the left link for the old school team.
See if they can get Craig on a sweep.
Oh, this looks like Micah, his name is. I'm not sure who.
Is that the Theory with the white hat on? Could be wrong. Daniel De Theory.
Okay. Oh, is it?
Oh, nice link hole there. Great shot there by Carly.
Good defence, yeah, very good defence.
6 to go. Good to see Rokket getting out and making touches, being positive in making touches.
Yeah, very experienced.
We've got Chris Chung there in the middle as well, who's come a long way in the last 12 months, played in that successful NTL's mixed side for Sharks.
Inside ball, back out, popped it back out to a chance. Nice long pass, good hands, but the defence was well and truly covered that.
Yep.
Last touch.
Not an ideal position to be finishing on the fifth
Good
touch.
pressure from Kingston up. Craig steps back in. Oh, nice switch. Nothing doing there though. Well kept alive by the old school team, but as you would expect, the first grade side has defended very well.
You'll see the White Rokket team here will look to use the ball a fair bit, sideline or sideline, without necessarily rucking the ball too hard, but trying to use the ball to progress down the field.
So they've gone straight to the sub box. Nice long pass out to Justin Link, but nothing really set up here. Fourth touch gone. Well, that is a sight. It's
Lewis McAllister with the blonde hair.
He's been watching the boys at the Essendon Footy Club who have been doing this sort of silliness with the bleached hair. What is going on there?
Turned up to work this morning with that hairdo. We said, "Did you lose the bet?" He said, "No, I wanted something different." So
you wanted something different. Well, he's certainly got the different thing going on there. Certainly different. Oh, through the middle.
He just stood off him there. They got a bit scared with the hair, I think, and said, "No, you can score."
Is that they were asking themselves? Is that Lewis? That's what they were doing. Is that really Lewis?
So.
And the questions got Lewis the time required to put the ball over the line. So second touchdown.
So the old school team actually, I think, missing a couple of players tonight.
Yes.
Tristan Manning usually play
in this
team, but is away with work the last few weeks, so just missing a bit of strike power.
As a matter of interest, Lewis's performance at work, did it improve with the haircut, or did it make no difference?
Oh, I didn't think it made any difference. At least he kept his hat on all day because he didn't want people to see his head.
Yeah.
So,
yes, well picked up.
Ball there.
Just trying to step over it quickly, Westy, but just didn't get over it. Straight to the sideline again, nearly.
Yeah, they look to use the ball here. I think if they decided to play and put the hammer down, it's.
They'd open them up a little bit. They've definitely got a talented side.
Yeah.
But it's good to see. There we go, Kingston through. Nice to see their ball movement. And having said that, Stevie chucked a bit of a panic pass. They got away with that on the defence call. Rightly so from Mitch.
Let's see what they set up here. Chris likes to get on the sweeper with his odd coloured socks on there tonight. Giving Jess a bit of a punish. What's Westy?
Yeah, Westy. Trouble here. He's offside.
He's well offside.
Yes, Westy must get back the 8. Westy.
Yep.
The 7, I should say. The 7 must get back
the
the 7, and you were not back.
So the Rokket team scoring at ease.
After their first 2 failed attempts, they've now put on 3. I think they're 3 from 3. John's going to change sides.
No. Oh, he is too.
John Penny's changed sides. He's going to change his shirt over, John.
Now he's in the defensive line.
Yeah. That's something unique on the touch field. I'm sure we won't see that again.
No. Going to sweep a play here. No, dog. Oh. Got there and made the touch, John Penny. Good cover there.
Yep, well
nice
done.
little play.
What are these guys going to set up? Craig Maddox is very good around the line.
Yep, looking to set
normally.
up a wrist to play here.
No, they've gone to
Need the
punish,
wrist.
and it's
Oh,
there.
that's
If we
some
can get it,
space.
yeah, well done.
Oh, did the winger get it?
No touches
touch.
claimed. No touches claimed.
Yep.
Well done. Nice play.
Great
Looked
hands
like it
on
was
the
set up
wing
for the
there.
Rooster, as you called it, Dave, and they've gone short side on that. Nice catch and put down.
That's the thing with the mixed game there. You see, sometimes it's not always the male who needs to be the half.
He's
Got the male dump the ball there, and Nicky's picked it up from half, and then he became the ball player.
So this is Micah down here, number 58, 68. And I don't know who 55 is. Anyway, back on, here we go. Lewis back to half. Long,
No,
short,
long
or
ball.
through yourself.
No.
Oh, nice short ball.
So he's taken the long ball out. Had
Wow.
2 unsuccessful
Attempts.
goes at it. So
Last one he went himself.
Short one was on.
What the defence needs to do there is to make him go long. Yes.
They need to make him go long. He's had 2 goes that weren't that great. The wing's quite strong. I'd be making him throw. Get up in the channel, make him throw over the head. Hopefully we can see the old school Rocket stiffen up the defence here and make a bit more of a game of it, and instead of letting them score easily. They've got the players there to do it.
Yes. It's Riven, isn't it, young Riven?
Yes.
He's really coming along leaps and bounds with his ball work, his agility.
Yeah. He's got
Robbie's got the long ball.
quite a
Good
good-
catch, Kerry.
He's got quite a good pass on him, Riven. He just needs to get himself in those positions to be able to utilise it. And that's just a confidence thing, I think, for him.
Seeing we're working out with his dad there, Rob, as well. Westy plays the ball for Rob. Rob steps and goes back out, and that's shut down from
Yeah.
half. Well mirrored by the
Yeah.
defence. Not a lot of space there. Youth and speed shut that down.
Get in there, young fella, he says. I'm not defending in the middle.
Rightly so.
Yeah.
So nice midfield defence here from the old school team.
Yeah, he's got to stop
Put some
rolling
pressure
here.
on. So it's 3 touches gone already.
Yeah, stop going backwards, get up and make the touches.
And so they've started the roll here.
Yeah,
We've got some
starting to
issues
use the
now.
ball.
And good catch
Oh,
and
good
a
cover
run to
here
the
by
sideline.
Yep.
Well, Riven,
missed it.
had their hands
Oh,
there.
Kerry got there.
Well done, Kerry, and good cover.
second effort.
Good to see them not giving up the defensive line. They got 1 touch to set up here. What can they do? Steve and Lewis. Steve, and we've got pump and go, and it was there too. Rob with the hands for the intercept, not quite. Just with the diving effort, not quite there. Defended well.
Defended well, got up, made him throw that, had to be spot on that pass.
A bullet pass.
Yep.
Hard to catch for anyone. Driving to the box, old school.
I think the old school need to maybe use a bit of element of surprise when they're rucking the ball, and maybe look for an early scoop, or I don't
Good
think
hands,
I don't
very
think-
good hands.
I don't think the Rocket team would be expecting that.
Yes,
So maybe an early scoop, and
just to make them scramble a bit.
yeah, make them get on their toes a little bit.
Lewis is trying to pull out the party tricks now. A bit of a skip and a hop and
Yeah.
and a faked flick pass. Walks off for the sub.
It's great to see the Rocket Club with 2 teams in this division. This old school team could have easily said, no, we'll stay down in Div 2 and won some games, and probably won that division, but have stepped up and said, no, we want to compete
It's good to see.
and play in the top division.
And these players, even the older ones, do want to improve. They're keen to test themselves out. They really enjoy that high competition level, and we love that they want to do that. Well, we're 2 minutes to go in the first half of this game. I think we're looking at a score of about 5-1, maybe 6-1.
Maybe 6-1, yeah. Good to see the old school get another one here before half time.
Yeah, get some reward for their effort. They have been
Yep.
putting in the effort. The times they have been outdone has been by quality play.
I think the difference here is, a lot of these players are playing in the Rocket team are playing, 2-3 nights a week, touch at the moment, whereas the old school just getting the one night a week. So.
Oh, Micah had the outside there to go. John Peating at the link, and the two girls out to the right, and step back in. Even the more experienced we are, we still got to work on that vision.
That's right.
Peripheral vision.
Yep.
Of course, it's very easy for us up here. We can see the whole field from the sideline.
Yep.
Different when you're down there with the ball in your hands.
Yeah, but sometimes that, like we say, like you have that vision, but you need to have those vocals from the outside as well. Letting you, if you
ball down.
Mistake there by Kingston. He got ahead of himself there. Maybe 2 hands for beginners instead of 1.
Ryan, so we've got 2 striking looks out there in the Rocket team, the first team. We've got Lewis with the blonde locks. We've got Ryan, who reminds me right now of the G.I. Joe doll with that. It's almost a drawn-on beard. Yeah.
Yeah. Takes a while to grow.
Well, I couldn't grow one full stop, so I'm not one to point fingers there. But yeah, looking very different. So is this a work challenge? Does it come to work looking different? Is it Dave Parker?
Well, yeah, it looks like Lewis has started the trend. So I can't see myself going the blonde locks.
We'll just stick with the going grey.
Yeah, that's it. And losing it.
The thinning grey fashion look. One day that'll come in fashion.
Just got to own it. Oh, that wind.
The wind's taking that one forward. The referees are across that.
Yep. Backwards out of the hand, sir. No.
Not here. There we go, half time. We'll be back for the second half shortly. So there's definitely been a turn in the weather here. It is a bit cooler now, even again. The wind, the flags are showing on the camera, has picked up. Looks like it's coming in from the south. And we have Rocket Old School tapping off. Middle play. Let's see what they do up the park here. Aaron West receiving the ball now. Looking to drive for Craig Maddock. Mad Dog as they call him. Get the ball on the ground piece, Westy. Lewis McAllister making the touch. They're going to reset. What can we do this time? Looks like a Rooster setup. No, the Counties play. So back against the grain. Nice play. Good defensive wing position. Very hard in the wind to get that pass to stick. Rocket advancing up the field now. John Penny driving to the box. Jess and Kingston moving the ball forward. Well, we've got a forward pass off the ruck. Well picked up, Cam, because it was forward off the ruck. Well done. Let's see what Old School are going to set up this time. Westy and Craig driving the ball forward. Again, Chris Chung and Ryan Parker in middle defence. And nothing on there. So well defended, great defensive structure. You may not pick it up on the camera, but we could hear from the commentary position here, Jess Granville talking very, very loudly to her middle, saying double up on that touch, protect the girl link. And there we have the turnover. 6 touches gone, well defended Rocket, and let's drive the box. Right, nice improvisation away from the box. Good hands, get a few more yards, and now we've got the space to open up, drive the ball back into. Good yards here, Lewis. Good touch, Kerry. Kerry Hokianga on the wing, making good touch there on Lewis as he was looking to offload the ball again. What's the setup going to be now? Chris Chung for Ryan Parker down. Middle, dump again. Westy made the touch, as did Craig, and we've got holes everywhere. Nice play through the hands. Couldn't quite react quickly enough. Old School, and that was a really good rucking set from Rocket. from halfway. This is a chance for Old School to have a play with Rokket Old School to have a play with whatever their set moves are for the rest of the teams in this competition. Practice it against some really good defence and see what they can learn from it. Ryvan and Rob, father and son, heading down the middle of the park. 2 touches in. The defence retreats. Sweeper coming. Micah on the sweep. Rob picks up and goes short side. Pumps the ball. The defence is there. What are we going to do here now? We're going to play a punish to the... Yes, well, probably a bit early on the step back there, Ryvan. You could have taken your link to the line. The link was obliged to make the line then in defence. Maybe could have gone a little bit further. Yeah, touch pass is the call. Hand the ball over. Let's watch again this Rokket. Bring the ball out of defence. Second touch, they've made the 10-metre line. Third touch there, short of the halfway line. Touch 5 coming. Kingston playing. Yeah, we've got a lovely little wrap ball. Well defended though, Micah. Good defensive position there, well read. Pressure on that pass and well shut down. Good to get the stop there from the Old School team. Back to the middle of the field. The Old School team. A couple of touches left to set up something to strike with. Let's see what they're going to do. Well covered by the link there. That was Steve Lateef. So skip pass might have had them in trouble, but well read by the defence, as you'd expect again. Rokket now driving back towards their box. They're going to bring a couple of subs on. Ryan Parker stays to set the platform. Lewis is coming around. Last pass. Lewis, what have you got? Long, short, pump, hold, go, play on. And long ball to the wing. 6 against the call. Craig's running for the corner. Well chased down, but a very good score in the corner. Nice improvisation there from Lewis McAllister. Blonde locks flowing. Stepping and jinking and offloading the ball. Great catch and put down on the wing as well. The restart commences. Rokket Old School have coughed up the ball off the first touch. As Dave Parker would say, oh, we've got... Not sure what happened there. I'll have to go back to the tape and review that. But here we go. Reprieve there for Old School. They've got the ball back. Aaron West down for Ryvan. Got to drive forward there, Westy. Got to move the ball forward. Keep going forward, please. As his sideline is urging him to do. Reset now. Ryvan. Oh, nice setup. Ryvan maybe had some options, but safe thing was to hold the ball and live to play another touch. Parker, Westy. Here we go, set up for the pass. Oh, he's held the ball. He's been touched. Didn't get past Lewis there on the scoop. And Rokket will bring the ball out from their own line. Straight to the wing. Well ruck there by Jess and our winger, our triathlete. Moving the ball all the way across the field, not afraid to use it. Oh, well shut down Kerry, made the winger step back inside and then recovered to make the touch. Well done. Lewis, good shutdown from Carrier, chasing to the corner again. Oh, well covered. Well covered, Old School. Nicely stopped. Very good defence, and they get the chance to knock the ball back. Ball security off your own line, really important. Second touch. Make sure those passes go backwards. Westy. Go Westy. Well, we come back for the first touch. Nice. Dave Parker spoke earlier about mixing it up and maybe an early scoop, and Westy, well done. Half was caught. Nice long pass. From Lewis to Kingston, over to Jess. Down for the winger, and the two boys go off the back. So good subbing pattern, that one, from the restart. Fresh legs to come on and attack. Let's see if they can get the result. Ryan Parker straightens for Kingston. In fact, it's Steve Latita comes into half. Kingston and Steve setting up. We've got both middles here in the touch in the middle. Back, offload, and the long ball to the winger. Carey is chasing, Mike is chasing, but they're not going to make that. Nice play, great pass. In the windy conditions, that's an awesome pass. And a very good catch and put down. Well, we're about halfway through the second half here. Old School, as expected, are struggling to keep up with the Rokket team. We've got both Rokket teams from the club in Mixed Division 1, Rokket versus Rokket Old School. This Rokket team is filled with Sharks representative players, and there's a very, very good team. So what a great opportunity for the Rokket Old School team to test out their skills and find out what they can do against this team of stars, touch stars. Old School team driving the ball forward, getting into a strike position. Got a sweeper play happening here. Mike has got a very good dive normally, and he's outside John Peeney. John, great defensive position. Well done. Nice play. I'd really like to see Ryvan just try to gun his outside a little bit harder than what he wants to step back every time he gets the ball here. This is part of the experience of youth, learning what your talents are and how to get around them. Playing very well. I would love to see him just to commit that outside running hole a little bit more before he steps back. Might find himself some extra space. Nice keeping the ball alive. Unlucky there, the ball's gone to ground. We'll hand it back over to Rokket. Forward pass, well picked up there, Mitch. Clearly forward. It's gone 1.5 meters forward and only travelled 0.5 metre in width. Very good pick up. Old School now, setting up. They've got a full set of 6 to use here. Ivan looks to see where he wants to make the dump. Is he going to offload it? Yes, he is, and he's going to get to half. Take it on. Mike has got the step back. Is he offside there? Well, Mitch is saying no. The referee's saying they're onside, so we'll set up now. We're on the 7 metre line, so the defence must move forward. Good to see the pressure up from John and Chris Chung here. Putting pressure on. Ivan's making the way across to John. Oh, that's a forward pass. Oh, that's a nice. They're going to get away with it, but a forward pass off half. But good to see Old School put it down. Micah, well done. Nice dive. He's got a very good dive, Micah. Dive at the line and slid that ball in beautifully between the defenders. Restart from Rokket. John Peeney, Chris Chung moving the ball up the ground. Steve Lateet in the link position. Errant ball on the field. Plays restarted. Chris Chung with the agility and a nice play to the passive link running line, and they're going to run through there. The pace has got them. That was very well constructed. Nice line at the back from Steve Latit, and very well set up and scored. We wanted to watch a couple of times again on the replay, forwards and backwards, just to see how they set that up. Very nicely done. Restart from Rokket Old School. Nice play. The link get us into a position where we can do something. Now what's the plan? They're talking it through. Make that touch, split infield. We've got a trail ball happening. Well defended by Rokket, as you'd expect. But it's something different in the attack. Oh, here we go, and we're away to the races. Chris Chung with the intercept. Westie's chasing manfully. He's backed off at halfway. Young Chris Chung has, when it comes to the legs, he's got the speed and the agility. If we were talking about moving up and down the fret with the fingers, I'm sure Westie would have won that battle. But as it was a foot race. Called from the sideline here, and from the Rokket Old School, last try wins. I'm not sure that Rokket themselves will, the other team will be agreeing with that, but let's set something for themselves. They've got the restart. What can they do off the tap? Rokket Old School, Micah with the ball. First touch, heading towards the 10-metre line. Second touch, we're halfway down towards the scoring line. Third touch here, just outside the 7-metre line. So we've got two touches to play with here now. Let's see something get set up. We're going to set up Riven on the sweep. So you give the ball, yep, step back and offload. And it could have gone to the winger there if we had some time. We didn't. So we're down now to our last touch. Maybe one more to set up. Final touch coming up. Well, ball to the ground. Change it over. Inside the last minute here, 40 seconds to go. Can Old School stop Rokket from getting down the length and scoring? Oh boy, you've got the fake switch from Lewis, pulling out the tricks. Lewis was actually half though, so in all the fancy tricks we just forgot that we were actually dummy half, and so it's a changeover. So 20 seconds left for Old School to see if they can get the last try, and as they called from the box, win the game. Last try wins. To see some Michael with the step back, shaping to Riven. We've got plenty of numbers there, but no space. One touch to go. Hooner's about to sign. There we go, full time in this game. We'll see the last touch. Offload. There we go, full time in our Mixed Division 1 game. Stay tuned for our Super Series games. Thanks for joining us here at palmbeachtouch.com. Now,